Chris goes to extreme lengths to woo Denny on Home and Away at 1:30. Now girl trouble for Hunter and Brodie on Shortland Street.
Do you want me to come with you to the funeral tomorrow?
No, I'm not going.
Is this dose a bit high?
No, it's conservative. So how about administering the drug so Mrs. Flinders can enjoy her lunch?
That isn't a 1, Callum. It's a 7. And Wendy's attempts to point that out to Brooke were rebuffed.
Just what's going on here, Scotty?
I won't see her shafted so that you can do what doctors always do. Cover each other's backsides.
You might want to reassess whether you want to work here or not, because I will not take this from you or anyone. Now get out!
I make a stand for nurses, and Mackay gives me a formal warning.
You threatened him.
I threatened union action. If a mistake is shared, then the punishment should be shared. Instead, one of my nurses takes the rap while a doctor just walks away. How is that fair?
Well, it's not fair, but yelling at him isn't likely to win the debate.
Mackay doesn't do debates. He's a typical career manager. Looks after his own and kicks anyone below him. I'm sick of it. I'm not going to stand here and see my nurses get shafted.
Well, you're not going to be able to do much good if you get sacked.
Then try.
You can't go on like this.
Like what?
You need to find peace with Warren, with what happened in East Timor. Assuming the worst, and you let a man die fighting for Wendy isn't going to pay for that.
The two things have nothing to do with each other. I'm backing Wendy because she was unfairly treated. If you were in Callum's office, you would have done exactly the same thing. That's all it is.
Okay, that's great. Bye. Yes! He loves the sound of the clinic. I think I found myself a partner.
That's fantastic, babe.
The roof's fixed. Wendy's a great practice nurse. Mike has experience in GP work. It's all sorted.
When can he start?
He's free now, so it's up for negotiation.
So, this Mike Gilbert, tell me more about him.
I've got his CV in here somewhere. He's done quite a bit of pediatrics, I think. Here. I just need a minute.
Any symptoms? Things you do to avoid the dishes, eh? Right. Let's have a look at this Dr. Micah Gilbert. Here we go. Right, born, blah, blah, blah. Studied, qualified, worked. The good stuff. Hobbies. He's a model-trained enthusiast who enjoys nude yoga. Ooh, yuck.
Eh?
Interesting. Apparently, Mike used to be Michaela. I wonder if he's made the switch or she likes wearing trousers.
What?
Too easy, too easy.
Ah! Oh. Thank you for not making a big deal about the MS. You're such a kind man.
Kind or apathetic. It could be I just don't care.
Oi, I'm not going to go on feeding you. You steal most of Chan's food and at least half of mine. Just get a job and pay your own way.
Dude, I'm trying, all right? But the job market is very tough at the moment.
Drinking beer and going, that would suck, to every job on the paper doesn't constitute trying. You meet a girl. You like her. For some strange reason, she likes you. How are you going to take her out if you're broke?
Easy. Hey, babe. Show me a good time. I'll let you play with my pig.
Remind me when that's ever worked.
Dude, that chick at Tegan's party. What's her name? She was totally up for it.
You're all class, mate.
That Ambo uniform. Chicks dig that, right?
Don't even go there.
Why not?
You are not joining the Ambo service. You need a job where the responsibilities are low and the women plentiful, right?
Only in heaven does such a job exist.
It exists, and you even get to wear a uniform. Plus, I can guarantee the women will be calling you up constantly.
Why ain't I going for an orderly job? Feisty.
Do you know if it's just the one position?
That's a pity. I would have enjoyed working with you.
What makes you think I won't get the job?
Well, you're a girl. To be an orderly, you have to be able to navigate. And not mind being told what to do.
Except I've done orderly work before. Palmerston North Hospital.
Well, I've had 2 years med school experience.
Really?
Yeah, and plus I know the gay guy running the interviews. Sorry. Where are you from?
Fielding.
Ah, friendly Fielding. Nice place. How about I take you out tonight and show you around my town?
What's going on?
That is Rachel McKenna, the 2IC. It's just possible she might not like the idea of me working here.
All right, the people I'd like to see for the final interviews are Martin Lee, Brodie Kemp and Penny Rourke. Thank you to the rest of you for applying.
Very motivated about the job, very excited.
Thank you. This way, please.
So the good news is I think I've scored myself a GP for the clinic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. On the other hand...
Well, actually, I've got some news too. I decided I'm going to try and get a part-time job and restart that IT course.
Oh, well, that's great. Well done, you.
Yeah, well, plus, like you said, it's about time I struck out on my own.
Yeah, but that was before we had a good talk.
Yeah, but it's true. So I was hoping to earn enough to go flatting.
Fair enough.
Well, you've got that travel money to kick you off. 1,500?
Well, I thought you'd want that back now that I'm not going anymore.
No way. I was happy to help you out then, still am.
Well, if you guys are both happy, then so am I.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Are you okay, Mum? You look a bit...
Yeah, your mum's...
No, I've just been stressing about finding a GP for the clinic, but it's all sorted now.
Cool. So it's all good news?
Absolutely.
I thought you were going to tell him.
Well, he might have thought that I was faking it for sympathy to get him to stay.
Well, maybe he'd believe you, considering you do have actual symptoms. You two are as bad as each other, you know that?
Your incident report differs from both Scotty's and Wendy Cooper's.
Well, no surprises there. He's got a massive chip on his shoulder about doctors, and she's one of those stressed mums who spends all day obsessing about her kid's self-esteem.
Yesterday's drug sheet, that 1 does look like a 7.
Rubbish.
And I'm guessing that's the response that Wendy Cooper got when she questioned you about it, Brooke.
She didn't take issue with the number. She just said, "Are you sure?"
All right. I'm going to stand by the formal warning I gave her, but I'm going to give you a friendly one. If you need to take some time to sort out the situation with your mother, then please take it. I don't want a repeat of this.
You won't get one. Any issues I have outside of work will stay there.
I hope so. And for what it's worth, best of luck.
In conclusion, I really like to work with people. For people.
Right. Well, that's all from me. Any questions?
When do I start?
You could just send Penny in.
This way, miss.
Penny, you have been an orderly before.
I love the job.
Well, that's a positive. But we have one applicant who's physically more suited and one who has actual medical experience.
I know. Brodie was telling me. Poor guy.
Sorry?
Oh, I didn't mean to imply anything. He seems really together now. And kind. He offered to show me all his favourite bars. I'm not a big drinker, though.
When you say really together now...
At least he's able to apply for work. And the other guy, he's even further along. He did a lot of gym training to help him get off the drugs. Gutsy stuff. And I know Brodie probably told you about his issues with Rachel McKenna, but I bet he'll win her around.
Issues?
Your mother, I believe.
Thank you for reminding me.
Brooke. When I want a floor shower popcorn.
Hi. Hello. You're still talking to me then? Why wouldn't I? I'm your mother. Even though you wish I'd never been born. Sorry? The other night, the big public scene, I wish you'd never been born.
Oh, you're so sensitive, honestly. Bit of robust family talk and suddenly you're a bird with a broken wing. Which can be a useful tactic. I imagine TK likes that sort of thing.
I take that as a no. I'm not going to apologise.
If you've come here to attack me, just do it and move on.
You've been drinking. Rehab is booked. It starts in 3 days.
How jolly.
You're still going, right?
You really can't wait to see me sedated and twitching in some hellhole clinic, can you?
2 flat whites, please. So what do you want to talk about?
You need to decide between loyalty to Callum and your own self-interest.
I think I can manage both.
Well, clearly you can't. You should have put a stop to Callum's little PR stunt, or at least warn me.
Of what? A new menu?
Callum thinks he can win media hearts and minds, and when we sack him, there'll be an uproar, but you and I both know he's a dead man walking.
This is all sounding very unprofessional.
DHB's your boss. I'm your boss. If you care about your career, you'll behave appropriately.
You know what? I am sick of being threatened, especially by a creep like you. So I have decided I will be loyal to Callum. Having anything to eat?
If you're wondering what that sound was, that's you hitting the glass ceiling.
I wanted to say sorry for all that dumbass stuff at the flat.
Well, you were under the influence. Booze and Brody, it's a lethal combo.
Guess what? You got the job. Nope, but I did get the girl. Well, the girl's phone number anyway.
Okay, the bad news. Cheng got so fed up with you stealing his food, plus eating it on his bed while playing his game centre, plus not even bothering to sweep away the crumbs afterwards, he's bailed.
What a wuss!
Well, we need rent money like now, which means you need a job way more than you need a woman.
No, we'll just get another flatmate. Leave it to me, all right?
Like I trust your judgment.
Wow, I can't believe you're being so kind.
Well, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. In a totally non-creepy way, of course.
Well, I do need somewhere, so yeah, I'd like to have a look.
Oh, trust me, Penny, you're gonna love the place.
Paula. Paula Sinclair, isn't it?
Who?
You went to school with my daughter Sandra, remember?
Sorry, wrong person. I'm Penny.
Red Gully Pony Club.
Never heard of it. Not me, sorry. I must have one of those sorts of faces.
Well, it looks pretty good from here. I'll pick you up with sugar, okay?
Okay.
Maggie, what are you doing? Mr. Lukakis was meant to have his oral contrast an hour ago.
Actually...
I don't want excuses, just go and do it, or we'll have CTs screaming at us. Go!
Don't worry, I'll sort this out.
Sort what out? She's stuffed up, she needs to be told.
Except Lukakis has been pushed back until 3, so he doesn't need his oral contrast for another hour.
Why didn't she tell me that?
You didn't exactly give her the chance. You have been like a lit fuse ever since Warren died. Please don't try to deny it. We both know it's true. So it's too late to go to the funeral now, but you need to do something to fix this.
What can I do?
I don't know. Warren is dead, but if he were here right now, what would he want?
I need to make a phone call.
Who to?
I'm cashed up. I can pay bond and a month's rent. And I'm just about to get a job, so...
You'd be prepared to put up with Brody?
Oh, he's not that bad.
You have to lock up your food and beer. He's a slob. He puts his undies on doorknobs. Do I need to go on?
Well, I'll score a beer fridge and I'll put a lock on my door. Besides, he's got to get a job sooner or later.
You'd think. Unfortunately, he's resourceful and hard-working when it comes to avoiding work.
So, what do you think?
I'll have a chat with Brody and see what he says.
Hey, dudes, I come bearing joyous tidings. Ta-da!
Hi, I'm Penny.
Our new flatmate. This is Hunter, the dull but handsome med student. And this is Daniel, whose anger management issues are now almost entirely sorted. Isn't she?
Is he always like this?
Unless we sneak horse tranquilizer into his beer, yes. About the flat.
It's all sorted, mate. She's already paid her rent and bond.
I'm sensing this should have been a democratic decision.
Hi. Did your mum mention I visited her yesterday?
No.
I tried to help. She slapped me down good.
That's her way.
It's amazing how you can soak your brain in alcohol for years and still outthink people, find their weak spots, hurt them.
Look, I appreciate you being understanding, but I'm really over talking about my mother.
You sure? You sure you haven't got one more fight in you? She's on a knife edge.
I have been here too often.
I know. And I'm sorry for that. It's awful what she's put you through.
So I'm taking your very good advice and protecting myself.
But it's how you protect yourself. If you walk away, she will always be there, in the back of your mind. The guilt will eat away at you. I went through it with my father. People went through it with me.
She's the one who should feel guilty. I'll never forgive her for what she's done to me.
Nor should you. But your best protection is to make sure you've done everything you can to help her. That way, if you fail, the guilt won't get you.
There's nothing I can say or do to get her back into rehab.
Maybe not, but I know her weak spots. They're the same as mine. I could try again.
She'll get nasty.
I'll get nastier. Trust me. One more shot?
One more shot.
Bad luck.
So you're stuck with me a little while longer?
Wheel coat. Oh, actually, when I thought about you going flatting, I remembered what it was like for me back in the day. It was really good. I had fun and I learned heaps.
Like how to pay bills?
Mainly how to get along with other people.
Or get along with or put up with?
Both. Actually, I was thinking, good on you. Most kids don't cut the apron strings until their late 20s these days.
Okay, I'm guessing that was a direct quote from Dr. Maxwell.
Yes, but he was right.
And since we're being all open and honest, when were you going to mention that your MS symptoms are coming back?
I was going to tell you this morning, and then you said you were going flatting, and I thought if I did tell you, then you'd think that I was just faking it to make you feel bad and get you to stay. Stupid, eh?
No, not really. You know, a couple of weeks back, I might have thought that. You know, or at least accused you of it anyway, but that's back when I thought the whole world revolved around me.
Dan, I hope this happens for you one day. That you get to see your child suddenly grow into an adult that you are unbearably proud of.
Yeah. Just tell me, how am I going to find a cheap flat?
Oh, easy. I'll just put an ad up on the notice board at work for you.
Because that could work.
Well, if we stick a picture of you on it, then I guarantee that any number of nurses will be clearing out their spare rooms.
Oh, now you're talking.
I'm assuming the fact that you've been marinating yourself in my aftershave means you're trying to impress our new flatmate.
Well, I'm actually quietly confident that she's already impressed, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to dress for success.
So I have to put up with you trying it on with her for as long as you can stand living here, do I?
Well, just until she can't resist me any longer. Be 2 days tops.
Look, if it turns out that she is nice, could you not put her off?
Dude, who am I to fight against nature? If 2 consenting adults have to keep you up all night with squishy noise...
Hey, guys.
Kia ora! Welcome to our happy home. Let me take those for you.
I'm okay.
No, I'm very old-fashioned. Hunter is the snag who'll cook for you. I will be the one looking out for you.
I can cook. I'll probably beat you in an arm wrestle anyway.
You are deliberately trying to turn me on, right? You wouldn't happen to be into nude Greco-Roman wrestling too, would you?
Oh, you're busy.
What's up?
The rehab unit have agreed to bring Mum's admission forward to tonight, if we can manage it.
Okay, let's do it.
Can you afford the time?
There's a small matter I have to set the DHB straight on, but it'll keep.
If you're sure, Mum will put up a fight, you know. We'll get every kind of abuse.
Well, I've dished it out of my time. I think it's only fair I get some back.
Thanks, Rachel. I really couldn't face doing this on my own.
Okay, then. Let's take on the dragon.
I was worried. Where have you been?
I went to see Warren's dad.
Really? How was that?
It was okay. It was good. It was the right thing to do.
Well, what'd you tell him?
That despite Warren's addiction issues, he was a great mate and a great soldier. That I was guilty for not supporting him more, not helping him find a way to get off the drugs, for not being a better friend.
And how'd he take that?
Amazingly well. He's been living with the same sort of guilt. Warren called him the day he died, told him someone was trying to kill him. He put it down to the drugs.
And then he got the news. No doubt he was spooked like you were.
I'd still like to know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Hey, it would have been about money and drugs. The guy's an addict.
Hey, let's go for a walk.
I'm making dinner.
Come on, just 20 minutes. We'll go down to the beach, look for falling stars to make a wish on.
Okay, you talk me into it.
Thanks for sticking by me.
What's your favourite game?
Exit Time.
Oh, cool. I've played that.
Really? You want to play 10 mode?
Sure.
All right. Let's go get it.
Hey, could you not do this? Because if you guys get together, you'll break up in no time and we'll need another flatmate.
Mate, what can I do? She's gagging for me.
Penny, just so you know, the room's already yours. You don't have to go all out being nice to her.
Hey, I'm just being me. Anyway, he's not my type. Sit and show me which remote's which, yeah?
Yep.
So, Penny, do you play it on easy or normal?
Hard.
Really? Wow. Okay, well, let's see how you go on Mayhem then.
You want some of this?
No, it's all yours.
All right. This could get ugly.
What if she's drunk? The rehab unit won't take her.
Then we sober her up and deliver her in the morning. You ready?
I beg your pardon? No one taught you to knock?
The good news is the rehab facility have agreed to take you tonight.
Which is an opportunity a lot of people are fighting to get.
Fine. They can have my spot. Now go away.
Now listen here.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I have busted a gut and spent a small fortune getting you this placement. It is an opportunity to get your life back.
Not now, for goodness sake. Can't you see I'm entertaining?
What, some barfly you let pick you up for the free drinks? Oi! You in there, get out here! How dare you? Oh, you like public scenes, now it's my turn. Out! Also, help me, I will come in there and drag you out.
William, I apologise. Ignore my idiot daughter.
Well, well. Sorry I can't make your wedding, by the way. I'll make my apologies with your fiancé, shall I? Be nice to have a little chat. There is a God.
An inquisitive 11-year-old wants to find out how her parents met, leading to a story of love, loss and rekindled romance. Starring Ryan Reynolds and Isla Fisher, the midweek movie is Definitely Maybe, Wednesday night at 9:35. Next, though, it's Doctors.